Hello friends, my name is Pritesh Lakkad. I am going to introduce our project Online Bookstore. Our course ID is IT619, Design of Software System, guided by Saurabh Tiwari. Our group number is 20 and my group members are Anand Bambadia, Herath Patel, Pratik Patel, Ankur Lathia. The purpose of creating this video is to make understand our system in very easy way to our audience. For that, we worked hard to manage and explain each and every topic in as better as possible way. Importance to learn this subject. This subject is all about design the software model. Model help us to visualize a system as it is or as we want it to be. Models permit us to specify the structure or behavior of a system. Models gives us a template that guides us in constructing a system. Models document the decision we have made. Overview. Introduction, functional requirement, use case, activity diagram, sequence diagram, class diagram, OCL, state diagram, design pattern. Purpose. The purpose of this SRS document is to define and to describe the specification and the requirement for the online bookstore. The main purpose of the project is to develop a user-friendly online bookstore website that will allow the customer to search, purchase and rent books. The website will stock new and used books and the customer will also have option to sell their used book to us. Customer will be able to pay for the purchase items using online payment through credit card, debit card, or they may opt for cash on delivery option and pay for the item after it's delivered. Objective. The main objective of this project is to design and implement a website for an online bookstore. The website will be allow the user to register, to search the store database for books, to purchase or rent books and make secure payment using credit, debit card or offline payment using cash on delivery option. Technology used. Client side HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Server side JSP, Servlet, MySQL Server and Apache. Software interface. Client interface. Any operating system that is capable for running a modern web browser that support HTML and JavaScript. Web server. An Apache web server will be used to handle the client request. Database MySQL. Development and J2EE, Java, Servlet, NetBeans, HTML, MySQL, Ubuntu, Windows. Functional requirements. Account registration. New user means visitor can create an account by filling in the sign up form. The user will be called customer once they have registered. Customer login. Customer can log in by using their username and password. Forgot password. The customer who have forgot their login credential can use forgot password option on the login page to request a new password. The new password will be sent to customer's email address. Update customer profile. Customer can update their profile by clicking on the update profile link after login. Home page with product catalog. The home page is the page the user sees when they visit the website. It will display the book categories and will have a search option to search for required book. It will also include some special section like recommended title, weekly special book and deals. Search. A search by keyword option is provided to the user. User will be able to search for book by using book title, ISBN, author and publisher. Advanced search. Advanced search helps the user to search for a book based on title, author, category and price range. All the books which match to particular search criteria will be displayed along with the total count. Book description. If the user would like to know details about the book, they can click on the title from where they will direct it to book description page. It will include details on the book content, edition, ISBN and book review. Shopping cart. The customer will be able to manage a shopping cart which will include all the items that they add to the cart. The user will be able to edit, delete and update items in their shopping cart. A final shopping cart summary will be displayed including item and total cost. Customer account. Each customer will have an account to access all the features of the website. The customer will be able to log in to the website by using login link and log out from the website by using logout option. Administrative access. The administrator will provide the special functionality like add or delete a book category, add or delete a member, manage member orders, add or delete a credit and debit card type. Quote for used book. A user or a customer will have option to selling their used book to the website. Upon clicking on sell used book, the customer will be requested to enter book condition, ISBN and other specific details if required. The website will provide a quote upon submitted the book details. If the customer agree to sell the book at the quoted price, they will be able to print a postage label to send the book. Merge shopping cart. When an unregistered user means visitor visit the website, they can add the item to shopping cart for purchasing the item. The visitor will be required to log in. Once they log in, now referred as a customer, the guest shopping cart will be merged with the customer shopping cart. Place the order. After adding the item to the shopping cart, the customer can place the order by clicking on the checkout button by following next step to pay for item. Order trace. After placing the order, the customer will be able to trace their order by clicking on the order details link. Now I am going to display non-functional requirement. Extensibility. The system should be extensible. It should be able to adapt the future business requirement. For example, it should support adding a new product categories as required. Performance. The average page load time should be less than average e-commerce site load time. Availability and reliability. The website should remain online for most part of 24/7. Accuracy. The system must produce expected result for given input and the system behavior should be consistent. Included data must be accurate. Must be recoverable quickly. In the event of failure, the system must be able to recover quickly and the system state should be restored within given threshold. Security. The website must be secure and the customer's details must be handled by security. All the transactions must be secure. Legal and regularity. The customer's credit debit card must not be stored in website.
Hello friends, my name is Anand Bambania and my roll number is 70. I'll be covering from the constraints and assumptions until the use cases. The constraints of our systems are these, that the system is currently only available in the English, and another thing is that the payment is only handled by the third-party payment gateway. The user must have a modern browser in order to use our system, and multiple admin interfaces, that means the multiple admin logins are not supported at this point. Only the registered customers can purchase books from our site. And coming to the assumptions, that we make some fair assumptions that users should have sufficient knowledge of the computers, and that the computer should have an internet connection, and the user should know English language in order to access the website and to use the available features. Coming to the use case modeling, There are basically four actors in the system: visitor, customer, administrator, and payment gateway. Visitor is the user that is not logged in, meaning that that's the guest that doesn't have access to the website. The visitor has three options. They can register on the website, in which they are the primary actor. They can register by clicking on register now, and they can enter their details in order to register on the site. Apart from that, the visitor can also use the search functionality and manage cart functionality. Means even without logging in, the visitor can search the website and add items to the cart. After registering on the website, the visitor gets converted into the customer, meaning that they will get some extra features that they can access on the website. So the customer has all the functionalities of the visitor, with exception of the registration, and the customer can log into their account. After logging into the customer account, the customer has following functionalities. First one is the book transaction use case. There are two specializations under the book transaction use case. One of them is that rent books, which the customer can use to rent books from the website, while there is another use case, that is the purchase books, which is the main functionality of the website, meaning that the customer can purchase the items from the website. These two use cases include payment use case, which is used to make the payment, and the payment use case involves two other actors, that is the payment gateway as well as the administrator. The reason why the payment use case is connected to the two actors is because the payment requires authorization from the admin, and in many cases the admin can also authorize refunds and payments to the user or the customer. Now coming to the sell books use case. The sales book use case is basically when the customer sells their old books to us, and after examining the book, the administrator can authorize the payment, or the administrator can decline the payment and return the book. Apart from that, the customer can also manage their profile, meaning that they can add their details and remove addresses, make some changes to their accounts. That is the manage profile use case. Coming to the request book use case, the customer has the option of requesting a book from the website, and all the requests go to administrator. If the request gets approved, then the book gets added to the website. Now coming to the use cases in which the admin is involved. The admin is involved in the payment authorizations. The admin is also involved in requesting a book and managing a catalog. Manage catalog, manage book stock, and manage order are the three functions, three core functions of the administrator. That means under manage catalog, the customer can add a category to the website, and they can also remove and make changes to the book categories. Under manage book stock use case, the administrator can add or remove the books from the website, and there is also a certain threshold under which if the books are under certain threshold, then the administrator has option to order more books. The administrator can also manage order, meaning that they can approve or cancel the orders. So these are the main use cases linked to the administrator. And that's it. Thank you.
Hello friends, my name is Pratik. I am explain activity diagram. Activity diagrams are graphical revision of the workflow of stepwise activities and action. Now I am explain activity diagram for registration. Registration. Visitor fill the registration form. They after fill form, they submit form. Submit form, they will check validation. This validation is correct or not. This validation is not correct, show error message, and again visit correct information. They submit the form. They again check validation details. Is validation detail is correct? Yes. They check already registered or not. This is already registration. They show error and finish the and already registration is no. Is create new account. Create new account and confirmation send email. User click confirmation link. Is check confirm is yes. User click confirmation. If confirm yes, registration successful. If confirm is no, they are finished. Activity diagram for searching. There are two types of searching: simple search and advanced search. Simple search. The customer fired the query some book is found to view item is not found. The relative book are shown. Is advanced search. Advanced search is select parameters. Parameters is many like category, book details, author name, publish edition, everything. Is a view parameter. Select parameter is found. View item is not found. Here again advanced search. Now I am explaining login. The customer is already registered. Is no, go to registration form. Customer register, yes. Is check remember password. Is no, go to forgot password. Is forgot password are successful change. Is no, contact the customer care. Forgot password is successful change. Yes, enter username and password. And also registration is enter username and password. Username password is correct. Validate is not valid. It again enter username and password. Username password is valid. If yes, valid is login successful. And go to another. Now explain the book transaction. Book transaction are used. Customer can rent and purchase a book. Customer can add a shopping cart. They either rent or purchase. Customer total amount display. The checkout option. The checkout option, they enter the payment details. Payment details like account number, name, extra. Check validation is correct or not. Account number, name is correct or not. Is not no. Is again enter details. Is the detail is correct. Is make a payment. Payment is successful or not. Is not successful. Is some technical error. Is successful. Is finish the. Now I am explain manage cart. Manage cart are used. The user is add item, remove item, update item. The manage cart. The login. Precondition is login. Customer can be login. Add item, update cart with new total. Remove item, their update cart is new item, and their loop condition, the update quantity is some quantity is restricted, some is not restricted. They are restricted is a display error message. Is not restricted, there's a update cart with the new total and finish the job. Now explain manage profile. Manage profile are used. Customer can manage our profile. Customer can login, click on manage profile. They are click manage profile. There are many options are add, update or delete our profile. Some information add is valid. Is check add, update, delete is valid or not. Is not valid, again enter the valid information. Is yes, is save changes and exist. Save changes and. Now I am explain sale books. The sale book, the basically customer sell book our site. They are customer, website, admin, and payment gateway. Customer activities this person. This is streamline. They are used divide by their customer activity, their website activity, their admin activity, payment gateway activity. The customer start from customer. Customer must be login. Customer click on sell book. To provide some information selling book. Our site website they provide quota. The quota are satisfied is agree or not. This is not agree cancel is go to is agree print label and send book their book to check their book receive or not receive. Not receive is fine claim with courier and payment gateway. The information is payment gateway. Send information payment gateway and check condition. Condition is good or not. Condition is good. Yes. Condition is description wise. If yes, go to payment receipt and release the payment. Is no, not description wise. Descriptive wise. Go to finish and payment gateway is payment is condition is description wise. If yes, payment the receive customer receive payment either not. Now explain a request a book. Customer can send request a new book. Customer must be login. Please check request a book. Click on submit book details. Admin is confirm the request. Is no admin is not confirm the request. Send a message to customer and admin confirm the request message is add to book and the confirmation message from customer and add category admin. Now activity diagram for manage catalog. Manage catalog is admin side is used to add, remove, update details of books and category. They are predefined condition login. Admin can add, remove, update book details, and they are update category. Update category are available or not available. Available is not new is old. Not available is new. Create a new category. Add book category and update catalog. They are confirm or not confirm. Confirm they are save changes as not confirm is save. Now manage book. Manage book are use admin side. They are login. They check in stock. Add book and remove book. Add book and remove book is update details and the check book is sufficient stock and insufficient stock. Sufficient stock is okay. Insufficient stock is get book order, add stock and update details and finish. Manage order. Customer must be login. Place order. Auto approve is auto approve yes. Confirm message is no. Check admin check order details is approve is yes approve. Confirm message is not approve is cancel message. Confirm message is receive is no. Call to customer service yes is finished.
Hello friends, I am Herat Patel and my ID is 3030. I will explain sequence diagram of our project online bookstore. Let's start with register. Visitor can register by using fill the register form. Register details are validated by database controller. If the details are valid, then it goes to the database and add to the database. Else, the confirmation will be sent to the database via register form screen. Search. Customer or visitor can search using passing query in the search bar. The requested query then goes to the database controller. Database controller then finds the result to the database and the database will send the result to the database controller. If there are matches available, then then database controller send to the customer via search bar, or it will send the similar result to the customer. Login. Customer and administrator can enter the system via login. For that, admin or customer need to enter credentials in the login screen. Then login details are validated through login controller. If the login details are matched or valid, then login controller send customer or administrator to the home screen, or shows the error message to the customer or administrator via login screen. Book transaction. Customer can handle book transaction via select operation. It can be add, remove, or delete, or update the shopping cart. Then shopping cart request details to the database controller, and it will store to the result in the database. Customer can update their shopping cart as many as time. Then it will store result to the database. Now customer when click on the checkout controller fetch the details of the customer via checkout controller through database. Then it will redirect to the payment gateway as a third party. If the details are valid and payment is confirmed, then payment gateway send the confirmation message to the customer. Customer can sell his used book to us via fill sell book form. The sell book details are validated by sell book controller. It will match with the database, and the result will be sent to the customer. And send book controller also send the code to the customer. If customer will agree, then sell book controller send the confirmation, and customer send the book to us. The request of the book is sell book is handled by the admin UI controller. Admin UI controller fetch the details of the sell book request via database. If the book details are authorized, then the administrator send to the admin UI, and the payment will be sent to the customer. If the request is cancelled, then it will send the error message to the customer. Manage profile. Customer can handle or update their profile via manage profile page. Manage profile page are validated through the database controller. It will, if the details are valid, then database controller send the confirmation to the customer via manage profile page and update the records into the database. If the details are invalid, it will database controller send the error message to the customer. Manage cart. Customer can manage his cart via request to the database controller. Database controller fetch the details of the cart from the database, and the customer can manage or update or delete the cart items to the update details link. The database controller check if the record are validated or the details are validated. Then it will send to the store to the database and display the updated total to the customer. If there are in the restricted item in the shopping cart, then database controller display the error message to the customer. Request book. Customer can request a book which are not in our book stock via fill request a book form. request book controller validates the details provided by the customer. Then it will store to the database. When the database is sent to the database controller, and request book controller send the confirmation to the customer. If the book is available, then admin add to the database, or let's say catalog, and send availability details to the customer. If the book is not available, then admin send the not availability message to the customer. Manage catalog. It is an administrator task. Administrator can manage catalog via manage catalog page. The validate details are validated by the database controller, and it will update the database. If the cart will be successfully updated, it will send database controller send the updated catalog to the administrator, or send the error message to the administrator. Manage book stock. It is an administrator responsibility. Administrator can manage book stock via manage book stock page. It will handle by the database controller and update the details to the database. If the book stock is less than threshold, administrator can order the books via database controller to the supplier, and supplier send the confirmation message to the database controller, and database controller send the confirmation to the administrator via manage book stock page. Manage order. It is an administrator responsibility. Administrator can manage order via manage order screen. Administrator can get order details via database controller, or let's say manage order controller to the database. Then database send the details to the manage order controller, and manage order controller display the details on the manage order screen. Administrator can perform certain actions like approve order or cancel order. Then manage orders, then it will store to the manage order controller, and the status are stored to the database. And manage order controller send the confirmation to the administrator via manage order screen. It will also send the notification to the customer.
Hello friends, I am Ankul Lathia. I will explain class diagram. So we have covered use case diagram, activity diagram and sequence diagram. So what is class diagram? In software engineering, a class diagram in the Unified Modeling Language is a type of static structure diagram that describes the structure of the system by showing the system's classes, their attributes, operations and relationships among the objects. So this is our class diagram for online bookstore. First we start with the visitor. Visitor is the person who did not register themselves in our site. So we basically taken them as a visitor. When visitor register in our site, it becomes the user of our site. So user can be of two types. One is customer and second one is administrator. So what can customer do? Customer can search for a book, manage their own profile, manage cart, request book, sell book to us and view catalog. When customer purchase a book, then the book goes to the shopping cart. So each customer has their own shopping cart. There can be no shopping cart at all when customer did not purchase any book. So shopping cart can be user can be add book to the shopping cart, can remove book from the shopping cart, update quantity or check out. When customer decide to purchase the book, they check out from the shopping cart. When customer is check out, the shopping cart link to the book transaction. Each shopping cart is linked to the one book transaction. When finally customer want to purchase the book, the customer pay the money. So user makes a payment. Another type of user is administrator. So what administrator can do? They can handle book request, manage catalog, manage book stock, manage order and authorize request. So administrator manages book. Book is a part of catalog. Catalog can have 0 or more books and book contains 0 or more catalog, as well as book can be part of one or more book transaction and book transaction contains one or more books. So this is our class diagram for our online bookstore system. Next we will explain object constraint language. The object constraint language is a declarative language for describing rules that apply to unified modeling language models developed at IBM and now part of the UML standard. Now we will see some examples. Old book's price cannot be more than new book. When the book condition is false, means book is old, then the selling price must be less than self.mrp. Self.mrp means the selling price of new book. Second is, if total amount in the cart is less than rupees 500, then add rupees 50 delivery charge. So when in the shopping cart, if the total amount less than 500, then we have to add extra 50 rupees to the total amount. If cart value is more than 10,000, then transaction type must be online payment, means not cash on delivery. So we taken transaction type true is equal online payment and false is equal cash on delivery. So when the amount is greater than 10,000, then we will only accept the transaction type as a online payment, means transaction type should be true. True means online payment. Next is, old book's price should be maximum 50% of the original price, means when the book is old, then we cannot take over the 50% price, means we taken the temp variable is describe the half of the price, then selling price must less than or equal to the 50% of price, that is temp. Next is, the total amount of the item in the cart must be more than 0. It is very straightforward constraint. Self.amount greater than 0. Next is, the available quantity of books must be more than 10. The 10 is something like threshold. The quantity should be maintained greater than 10. So if the quantity decrease from the 10, we need to add the stock. So the quantity greater than 10. Next is, in transaction, address can never be empty. So address must be there. So address not equal to null. Next topic is subsystem decomposition and package diagram. This is our package diagram. A system probably refers to set of classes. Here you can see set of classes is divided into packages. A subsystem is simply subset of that set. The individual subsystem is a set of entire set. You can see. You can simply group some classes. Here I group the some classes is called subsystem. Here use subsystem contains visitor class, user, customer and administrator status, as well as book system contains catalog and book, and order system contains payment, shopping cart, and book transaction. So here the classes of different package is internal related to each other and interact with each other. So this is our package diagram for online bookstore system.
Hello friends, I am Herat Patel. Now I explain state diagram. Let's start with registration form. First, the registration is an ideal state. When customer fill forms, it goes to the state 1. Then after state 1, it is so when customer click on the submit button, it is validate and submit. Then is go to the state 2. Then after the validation is checked, registration is successful or not. If unsuccessful, then again go to the idle state, and if successful, then registration is successful, and go to the termination state.
State diagram for search. First is idle. When user enters the query, if the keyword is found, then display the result is state 1 and then terminate. If the entered query not found, then it goes to the check if there is similar found. If similar found, then state 2 and terminate. Otherwise, if similar word not found, then it shows the error in state 3 and terminates. State diagram for login. First state is idle state. User enters the credentials in first state. After that, system validates the credential in state 2. If the result is OK, then it displays the home page and in a state 3 and terminates. If the credential not match, then redirect to idle page. Book transaction state diagram. First state is checkout. When user click on checkout, then it goes for payment. User enters the payment details. Then payment details is verified. If the details is OK, then it terminates. If details not OK, then it goes to the checkout state again. Sell book state. First state is idle. User enters the book details for sale. It goes to the second state. After second state, system validates the detail and admin approves the detail. If book is rejected, then it goes to the first state, that is idle. Else, if the book is approved, then system makes payment to the user and state 3 and system is terminated. Manage profile. User enter in the profile and update the details in state 2. State 2 validate the user updated detail. If the detail is valid, then show updated profile in state 3 and terminate. If the detail is invalid, then it goes to the state 1. Manage cart. First state is idle state. User goes to the cart and update cart. Means user can delete, edit or add new items into the cart and then comes into checkout state and it terminates. Request book. User can request book in state 1. After enter the book details. State 2 validate the detail. If the request is cancelled, display the error and terminates. If the request is approved by admin, it shows confirmation and item will be added to website in state 3. Manage catalog. Admin enter to the manage catalog in state 1. Update the catalog. In state 2, it validates detail. If detail is invalid, then display errors and comes to the state 1. If detail is valid, then display updated catalog in step 3 and terminates. Manage bookstore. Admin enters to the admin UI in first state. After first state, check the stock. If book stock less than threshold, then admin order to supplier and terminates. If stock books greater than threshold, then update the stock. User can update or delete the stock. And after state 2, display updated stock in state 3 and terminates. Manage order. Admin enters to the manage order UI in first state. Then admin approves the order or cancel the order in state 2 and send the confirmation to the customers and terminates.